essentially what I saw coming into today was right. Trump won the election, so that's overall bullish for the market for crypto and the indices. Off the daily open, we just saw price expand higher. Right, Asian and London just traded higher, just higher and higher and higher all day, and we had S&T at this high. We had S&T at this high before market open, and off the day open, we just trade higher. So on a normal day, I would be bearish seeing that because right here, this looks like bullish manipulation with the S&T at the high, with no bottom wick on the daily candle. So on a normal day, you would be bearish. By the way, off topic, Dexter's fire. Dexter is so fire. So on a normal day, I would be bearish, but I was like, I came into today with more neutral or bullish bias because of the elections. Seeing the overnight pump like that, you're probably just gonna be looking more bullish. Um, and then right here at the 9:30 a.m. open, price pretty much expanded higher, sweeping out the overnight highs where we formed this move down lower, which honestly kind of tricked me. This is where I took a short. I took a short to target down these lows because I still overall was bullish on the day, but short term I was leaning more bearish because we were premium. I shouldn't have shorted today, looking back, because it's just not a good day to short when the amount of news that really got released today. So I took a short off this 5 minute inversion right here. All right, we inverse this 5 minute for value gap. Price traded back into it right here with this wick. That's where I entered short. My stop loss like above the imbalance, like something up here or like somewhere in here, and then I just targeted this overnight low, and then yeah, I got stopped out, as you can see, where we started. Did you start your winter arc? Yeah, we already started eating mangoes and stuff. And off this, we actually swept out this low and we started expanding higher, re-inversing that 5 minute imbalance, right? We re-inverse this 5 minute imbalance, forming this as a reaper fair value gap. Price, we reswept this high, price retraced back into that, we started seeing higher. At this time, already like half the people already off the call, but once I saw that, I was like, all right, this is infinitely bullish. So off the expansion on this 5 minute reaper or balanced price range, or reaper for value gap, we started expanding hard. We formed this 5 minute bullish for value gap right here. So that's when I went long in this 5 minute bullish one. 5 minute bullish one. I went long when price induced this low, tapped into this 5 minute right here, and I held to -2 standard deviation right here. Reason is because ES was trading above all-time highs and there's really nothing left above price action, even though NQ, we're not all-time highs yet. The daily high, this was a daily high in NQ, and low-key kind of far. I didn't expect price to reach that today. So that's the reason for that. And the reason why I didn't take any positions out at this high was because seeing price sweep this high, retrace lower, and then expand higher. Once we broke this high, I knew we were just going to continue expanding past it because we were expanding past this high, seeing price expand off that. So that's why I didn't partial out here. I was just convicted for -2 standard deviation, and that's where I TP'd at. Been sleeping way in before my habits traded NQ in 2 days. You gotta wake up. I fixed my sleep schedule. I'm good. I'm struggling with executions rather than emotions. What about executions are you struggling with? Were you like the 10 AM PO3? Okay, I didn't know. Oh yeah, we didn't really have a 10 AM PO3. We just saw 10 AM just run price, just rally price higher. I guess this wick right here, but this didn't really manipulate anything, so there was no 10 AM PO3. 10 AM was just expansion today. Reason because we saw probably like 9:30 AM manipulation with this move down lower, so we didn't need to see a 10 AM manipulation. What about executing you're struggling with? Bro, I got shit on TikTok and IG because I said I was trading this week, and everyone's like, "Bro, why are you trading election week?" And then I look back, and then everyone was trading election week. So Loki don't know what they're saying. I clicked on Monday. I clicked on Monday too. Um, I lost yesterday and then it cooked today. $100 was solid. So yesterday was wasn't bad, but wasn't the cleanest as well. I don't remember. This was what type of day was yesterday? Oh yeah. I remember now. I tried. Yeah, yesterday was bullish too inside daily CB. I tried shorting in here, got stopped. Yeah, I remember that. W Longs who wants the sauce. The sauce is turtle soup. I'm gonna start entering on soups more because I feel like my executions are a lot better when I soup. Check the daily. All right. Check the daily. Let's look at the daily. Tomorrow's bias, let go. Tomorrow I'm gonna be bullish, bro. I'm bullish up into all-time highs tomorrow. I think we can reach all-time highs tomorrow, and then after we reach all-time highs, I think we can see maybe retracement to fill the previous day's range. But overall, very bullish tomorrow. All right, Nafis, what you wanna? The low, the low that took the high gets turtle souped and key level. So like a breaker block. Wait, it's like a fucking. Daily unicorn pattern traders got R word today. Bro, join the stage and explain what you mean by the low that took the high gets turtle souped into a key level and order block. Can't in my car. Bro can't speak, but he can text. Explain turtle soup. I'm not gonna. I don't even look for those. Turtle soup. Turtle soup is literally like. It's like when price takes a higher low. It's a liquidity sweep. So it's like pretty much it's literally just a liquidity sweep into a key level. That's literally it. A liquidity sweep to a key level that causes a reversal market. Think of it as like inducement. So it's like okay. So this is what turtle soup is. So it's like so you know how it's like. So you know how it's like TGR looks for liquidity sweep. TGR looks for TGR looks for like a liquidity sweep, then a like break a structure, then a fair value gap. This right here, the liquidity sweep, this right here would be the turtle soup. This right here would be that turtle soup. So that's what you'd enter rather than wait for that break a structure, fucking fair value. You just enter on the soup. And that's what we call that a soup because price is liquidating that high, so it's like a soup. I don't really know. That's the ICT term for it. I don't know why it's price is liquidating that high or low, souping it. Liquidate soup to cause that reversal in the market. Oh, okay. So yeah, I guess it's okay. It shows us turtle is a break. All right. So yeah, I get. So I guess we're souping out the turtle strat traders, hence the name Turtle Soup. I guess you're going to those even though I know 100%, especially on SMTs. Only reason because 9 times out of 10 I always see the first high look at so again. Yeah, so that's going to induce, man. That's like what you gotta look out for. If there's if price forms the SMT at that higher low, then I'll be more confident entering. If there's no SMT, there could be inducement. But when there's SMT, typically it won't if there's SMT, it typically won't reinduce that higher low. It depends, bro. I mean, it depends. I wait for a model when I have less confidence in the market. I tried bottom top ticket when I have a draw and I see prices do exactly what I want to do. When I see price do exactly what I want to do, then I'll enter on that turtle soup SMT, try to catch the whole move. And those are very aggressive entries. And aggressive with my entries, usually soups or SMTs. What would you say is aggressive stop? Appropriate stop when going in aggressive. So let's just use let's just use this for example. Like this, whatever, this turtle soup. Even though I didn't take it, let's just use an example. Aggressive stop would be like, or like a reasonable stop. You see price wick that low, and then this bullish candle forms, and that's where I like enter long somewhere in here, and then I'll put my stop below that swing low, below that turtle soup, so a low form that cause reversal. Because if you are right on direction, if you are right where price is going to go, then this low right here would be the protected swing low, and then anything. So this would be the protected swing low, and anything in here is not protected. Anything low in here is not protected, so it would be riskier to put your stop anywhere in here, anywhere above this low. Like this AM S&T, I went in twice and got stopped. Which AM S&T? We had S&T with this low as well, so that's why we didn't resweep, because we had S&T right below here as well. So if you are bullish and you enter on the turtle soup of this low in the soup, let's say you enter like here, we see price soup that low, and then we wick back into the range, and then we see this bullish candle form, we enter in that bullish candle. You should put your stop loss below the swing low, so below the low that soup that low, because this right here is now the new protected swing low. If you want to see price continue higher, this is now the protected swing low. And then anything inside that protected swing low is not protected. Anything above here is not protected. So if you put your stop loss anywhere within this range, you're at risk of getting induced, a much higher risk of getting induced. That's why turtle soup is so good. If you can do it right, you'll just catch very nice, very clean moves. Yeah, no. It's Hunter dead. No, I'm here. I'm here. I was just texting. Chica got Dextered. Dexter's a good show. Yeah, if you're entering anywhere in this range and your stop loss is like super small, you're risking of getting stopped. You need to put your stop loss at somewhere it makes sense. Like like right here would make sense. Let's say you got it. Let's say you entered somewhere within here. You see price trade back lower. You get in long somewhere in here. You would put your stop loss below this swing low. These are all swing lows you would like put your stop loss at. Even though like this right here is not a protected swing low, it's more protected than these lows in here. But this is the overall protected swing low within this move higher. So like when I entered long here, my stop loss was below this imbalance. I think it was like right here. We souped out that low. I entered long there. Right as I saw price like displaced off that low, I put my stop loss below this swing low, and it never got induced again and ran higher. Like if you enter long in here, the safest place to put your stop loss would be this low or this low, but you don't want to put your stop loss this low. At that point, just like nah, it's a $55 stop loss. That's insane. ICT truck killer. It's so peak. Yeah, Dexter's fire. It's fuck. How do you these high RR trades? Just conviction, bro. Like I knew price was gonna trade past. Once you broke this high, I knew we were gonna trade past it because we saw price pretty much. This was 9:30 a.m. We saw price expand higher through this 5-minute inversion, re-inversing it. Right. There's a 5-minute inversion, bearish inversion for you up right here. Price came lower versus 5-minute, and then we saw price soup out this low and then expand higher off of that. Price reswept this high. Right. We souped out this high for retracement lower. Price soup this high. It's just simple. It's just this is like it's just a simple market structure because like if you watch Romeo's Turtle Soup video, like his course, he actually explains this really well. It's called uh, breaking highs, rejecting lows. You can see price is rejecting lows and breaking highs. So we saw price soup out this high, retrace back into that 5-minute, which was discount of this price range. Or OTE of this price range into that 5-minute, where we saw expansion higher off of forming another 5-minute. This was a 5-minute for Vega. That's where I went long off of. I knew that since once we break this high, we're going to trade past it because we're seeing bullish structure after we already swept this high. We're rejecting lows and breaking highs, and we have FOMC at 12. Do you think the morning will possibly give PA due to that? Possibly will give 4 PA. Let me check the calendar. Shit, we do have FOMC at 2 p.m. We'll see. We have unemployment claims at 8:30 a.m. So I don't think it'd be too bad since we already have news pre-market tomorrow, and I think we could see good PA before 2 p.m. Tomorrow we're gonna see big move in the market as well, especially the day after Trump gets elected. We also have 3% today. Keep that in mind. Yeah, that's true. We did have a huge ass move today. The daily candle was fucking ginormous. Dude, I mean, just like look at these. Like look at the previous days. Look at the previous days and look at today's candle. And most of this candle was put in during the overnight session, during Asian and London, when the elections were going on. Shit was active. I think we're gonna call it. I think we still have more. I think we still have more room for expansion. That's what I mean. I think we can expand higher, and then consolidate, and then retrace. At one point, you see S&P don't work. Like sometimes on internal highs or lows, I take a trade on to the S&P. When it's too close to that other high, it won't hold that S&P. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But when external work looks like, what's your question though? Yeah, the highest quality S&Ts are with external highs and lows, right? So this is how I frame trades on S&T. I frame trades on S&T of higher time frame SMT and then internal SMT for entries, but higher time frame SMT for overall direction. But higher time frame external SMT will always be stronger. Like with internal fractal, I wouldn't you say it's no good. Oh yeah, for SMTs I noticed when one SMT occurs and comes back to resweep but still holds the SMT. So like when yeah, no, you can tell rather something like this. Oh yeah. Because you can tell when an SMT is not going to hold is when price puts in the SMT and then you can see NQ keeps following. It's not really an SMT. Price is just following to that low that ES rate took. That just means that price is overall bearish in that direction. The price is already predetermined to distribute to that direction. I never really backtested that type of SMT. 10 percentage just hit a BPR. 10. Wait, I might ignore me. There's two AM SMTs, bro. There's this SMT and there's a higher time frame SMT. You gotta be more specific on which one you're talking about. The low SMT. Okay, so this one right here. Let's take it two to three times right stop, and then it took off. But the way I looked at it is I saw that as low as ES had. The way I looked at it is I saw that low as ES had gone and Q could have gone lower and still had SMT, but I didn't want such a big stop. The low SMT right after open. Let me look at ES. So is this SMT here? Because this is the only AM SMT at the low I'm seeing. Yeah, ES. So ES was. Yeah, so no, exactly. That's why I actually shorted here because I saw ES traded really low, even though it SMT and formed that. So I took a short here to target lower, and then that's when I got validated when I saw this. Yeah, it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell when you're actually watching price because this is a bearish setup. We souped out these lows from the 5-minute inversion. I thought NQ was going to follow ES down to this low at least. But then once it got stopped out and I saw price trade higher through that, that's when you should have been like, okay, we're spending off this SMT. I should only be looking for longs. I'm looking at the overall conditions from the day today, seeing us expand overnight and us continue expanding. You should be looking at continuation day, just to catch a continuation. So that's why I took this continuation here, even though we already so close to this high and premium. I knew we were just gonna keep continuing expanding higher. wait for one of them to get inversed. Like, I mean, just wait for them to get inverse. It's like on the daily, we inverse this daily for right here. So this is very bullish. And we're expanding past this high. We're trading past the previous week's high. When you see price sweep a high like this and keep trading past it, that's overall bullish. When you see price sweep a low like this and then close, like start trading back within the range, that's bullish. Like you can see, like that's a reversal pattern. When we see price sweep a high and continue past it, that's a continuation pattern. You don't really need to understand. You don't really need to know daily profiles. You just got to understand power of 3. Hunter, I got a job at a Christmas tree farm that's lit, bro. I know which liquidity wants to think of it. I got you, bro. So that is direction. Knowing where price wants to go is direction, right? I frame my higher time frame buys on the higher time frame draw on liquidity. That's really all it is. Well, I mean, seeing okay on the I know what you mean, but seeing the daily, like look at the daily, bro. Seeing us pretty much seeing yesterday trade into that daily for value gap, which is the higher time frame. Remember higher time for value gap? We trade this higher time frame daily for value gap right here on the daily. Yesterday, this was yesterday. I tried shorting. Remember, I was wrong yesterday. I tried shorting right here. Seeing us trade into that and continue trading within it higher. That's overall bullish. So once you see price trade through that, trade through the daily, you should be more bullish. Same, bro. I thought we were balanced too. That's why I took shorts yesterday. That's why it's the best way for confirmation. Wait for price to displace off that imbalance. Show you it's going to keep going off of it. Show you it's going to trade off of it. Yeah, so when you're at all-time highs, you should only be looking for what ICD literally said, and he's low-key not wrong because we saw this occur. We saw this happen here. Was when price takes all-time highs. Like for instance, we were at all-time highs this whole time. When price takes all-time highs, what you're gonna do is you just keep buying. You just keep buying and playing. You keep going. You keep playing. You keep buying and keep playing retraces and buying. So play expansions and retracements. Expansion retracements. Like a stair step pattern exactly. Keep buying until it doesn't work. Literally what he said. So when we get back, so ES is above all-time highs now. We're actually seeing expansion higher past that. So that's why I'm still leaning overall bullish. We're gonna start seeing a stair-stepping pattern past all-time highs. Keep buying and then play retracements. Keep buying and play retracements. Yeah, daily standard deviation. So we can draw out the daily standard deviation right here. So when price reaches -1, we can look for maybe retracements off that, and then expansion -2, retracements off that. So that's how I would play it. Same goes for NQ. NQ are not all-time highs yet. We still have all-time highs up here, which is my draw. But we can trade it the same way. So standard deviation, you just draw on the manipulation leg. So it works on every time frame. Like today, for instance, I draw my standard deviation from this manipulation leg for my long position right here, from the bottom to the top. So it works on every time frame, and then that's my lower time frame standard deviation. Then you go to the higher time frame standard deviation. All right, let me draw like this out from here, bro. Like for this move higher. I just go from here to here, and then these are my settings for it. I have many different fib settings. I have standard deviation, which is this. I have OTE, and then I have consequent encroachment. These are all the standard deviation settings I have. Take your real trades. So that first trade you took was A+. The second one was like a B-. The third one was like an A. You could have executed better on that fourth trade. I can see why you entered though. All right. All right, I'm trolling. All right, I'm gonna end the call. I'm gonna end the recording